Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the anxiety that motivates us in career development, or transitioning, or when we're changing. So one of the things that I see again and again when I'm working with someone around their career and their future is this desire to have the answers now and to have guaranteed outcomes before taking a step or before taking a risk. And a big piece of this is that the reality of life is we can't control that much. And a big part of career development is that there's so many things out of our control. The industry standards, the organisation's desires from a candidate, the things that the organisation and the industry value, we can't necessarily control. And then the marketplace and readiness and availability and the quality and quantity of our competition. So when I'm looking at somebody's career with them, what I'm trying to do is understand what's underneath their motivation. So what's motivating them to change or to transition, what their values are. And I don't do like a value exercise. There's actually a very practical piece that I do to work out why they say yes to things and why they say no. And what we do is we try to understand what we're really looking for from our career. And is what we're looking for from our career something that is actually available in a career? Or are we placing a lot of personal needs onto our career and then becoming dissatisfied frequently, and needing to move or change a lot? Or do we play it so safe in our career that we haven't had the opportunities that we wanted? So there's this whole exploration required in career development that is usually very uncomfortable and very at sea for a lot of the clients that I work with. And a big part of us being able to move forward is trusting that exploring and understanding the foundations of how we got here and what's happening helps us understand the medium term better and the longer term. And a big part of how I work with careers is the immediate, the medium, and the long term. So I look at the long term and I try to understand who do you want to be and how do you want to feel, because that's what we're aiming for in all of our choices. That's our motivation. It's our guiding star. And then I don't look at the medium term, which is where most people get stuck on. I come back to the immediate. What are the things in the immediate situation that are getting in your way? What are the things that are distracting you from making strategic decisions or from thinking about your future in a very open, kind of innovative way, as opposed to a very linear way? And when we take away or we manage or we address what's happening in the immediate term, we leave room to start thinking about the medium term more effectively and getting much clearer about what that looks like. And sometimes that medium term is about gaining experience or knowledge. Sometimes it's about taking a risk. Sometimes it's about making a strategic move rather than the perfect move. Sometimes it's about upskilling. But what a lot of people try to do is upskill to solve something that's happening now without a clear plan about where they're going or what they're aiming for. And we can all do this, and it's anxiety. We're caught in this anxiety loop of trying to get it right, trying to guarantee our future, trying to create security, or trying to create freedom. So we're motivated by different things. And until we can break it down and understand if the issue that we're facing is something that's in the immediate term, in the medium, or in the long term, we can't really resolve it where it belongs. So a lot of the work that I have to do with people to begin with is that exploration. And it can be very confusing and very uncomfortable for a little bit, because we're like, why are we exploring all of this when actually I just need to know, do I pick this or this? And the truth is that the reason you don't know whether you pick this or this is because some kind of information is missing. And that's why I spend a lot of time in the beginning on exploring and understanding. And I think that's what sets the work that I do in terms of being more kind of developmentally focused, like one step at a time, or being strategically focused, looking at how all of your history and your experience can feed into your future, even if it's in a completely different role or a completely different job. And understanding the different influencing factors that are impacting your career to date, and figuring out which ones you have control over and which ones you can influence and which ones you don't, so that you're not wasting time trying to control something or wait for something to be different that just won't be. And so career development requires a strategic approach, and sometimes that is going to not satisfy our immediate anxiety that wants a solution now and wants it to be a guarantee. And so in good career development and in good strategic perspectives on career, we need to think big and small. And we need to keep linking out the very small daily steps, the technical tasks we need to do with the bigger picture, how we want to feel, what we want to create, what motivates us. And we've got to keep going in and out for us to be able to make good decisions. If you have any questions about strategic career coaching, pop me an email to info@shilawalsh.com. Thank you.